Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining us. Today, we'll be talking about Craighead County, specifically how a growing, vibrant college town is facing one of the most widespread, often invisible challenges of our time, the mental health crisis among students. Craighead County is home to Arkansas State University, a major university with a diverse and growing student population. On the surface, it seems like a thriving place for young adults to learn, grow, and launch into the future. But beneath that, there is a quieter story unfolding. Mental health among college students is becoming a public health emergency. Craighead County has a population of just over 13,000 people. About 1 in 6 are college aged. Many of them ASU students navigating independence, stress, and pressure for the very first time. The county is majority white with a growing Black, Hispanic, and Asian population. Nearly 1 in 5 residents live in poverty. And while most people have health insurance, access doesn't always mean quality or timely care. Suicide rates in Craighead County are among the highest in Arkansas. Over 30% of adults report symptoms of anxiety or depression. But here's the part that hits us the hardest. Nearly 2/3 of college students experiencing mental health challenges never ask for help. Imagine being surrounded by hundreds of classmates and still feeling like you have no one to talk to. COVID-19 made this worse, but the roots of this issue go deeper. What happens when a student decides that they do want help? They might find out that counseling services are full, or they may not know where to go. Craighead County actually has a better provider ratio than other Arkansas counties. About one mental health professional provider for every 249 residents. But numbers alone don't tell the story. Accessibility, wait times, trust, and cultural fit matter. And for college students, those barriers can be paralyzing. About 90% of Craighead County residents are insured, but that doesn't mean that care is affordable or usable. Students might have high deductibles, limited mental health coverage, or uncertainty about whether services are even confidential. Insurance is only the first hurdle. The real question is, can students get the care they need when they need it? The good news is that there's a solid amount of mental health facilities in Craighead County. St. Bernard's Behavioral Health Center and Ariza Health both provide vital services. The challenge, demand often exceeds capacity, and these systems were not built with college students in mind. When it comes to primary care, Craighead County again scores well on paper, but one provider per 863 residents. But general practitioners can't really do it all, especially when students are coming in with complex emotional needs, trauma, or mental health crises. What Craighead County needs isn't just more providers, it needs a support system that works before a crisis happens.
Like much of rural Arkansas, Craighead County struggles with a shortage of mental health professionals. Many residents face long wait times or have limited access to care, and schools often lack the resources to support students dealing with anxiety, depression, or trauma. This shortage places a burden on families, schools, and healthcare systems. To address the gap in access to mental health providers, we propose a comprehensive county level program with three key components. One is to increase the number of mental health professionals through recruitment incentives and expanded training programs, including partnerships with local universities. Second is boosting school-based mental health initiatives, including establishing a peer-led mental health support network and providing stress relief and mental health pop-up events. And third is to offer mental health first aid training to not only educators and those in law enforcement, but also to members of the community. This includes parents, community leaders, faith leaders, and more. This program aims to build a stronger, more supportive mental health infrastructure for all of the county residents, especially for students. By investing in people, schools, and community readiness, Craighead County can lead the way in improving mental health outcomes in Arkansas. Because mental health challenges are more common than ever, especially among college-aged students, adults in our community report an average of 6.4 mentally unhealthy days each month. In fact, over 60% of college students report feeling overwhelming anxiety, and many don't know where to turn. 39% report significant mental health issues, yet 67% of them don't seek help. This isn't because they don't want support, it's because too often support simply isn't available when they need it the most. Long wait times, limited counseling sessions, and stigma keep too many students from getting help. But this program offers a multi-layered solution. First, it increases the number of trained mental health professionals in Craighead County, ensuring more timely, equitable access for students and the broader community. Second, it expands the school-based mental health initiatives, putting support right where students already are, in their learning environments. That means earlier intervention, stronger relationships, and better long-term outcomes. But it's not just about professionals. This program also gives the community the tools to respond with. With mental health first aid training, students, teachers, community members, friends, they can learn to recognize the signs of someone struggling and know how to step in safely and effectively. For college students juggling classes, jobs, and personal stress, that support can mean the difference between feeling lost and finding a lifeline. And we know that peer support matters. Research shows it increases accessibility, reduces stigma, and creates a stronger sense of connection, something students are craving now more than ever. Investing in mental health isn't just about addressing today's problems, it's about protecting the potential of tomorrow's leaders and strengthening the resilience of Craighead County as a whole. One of the biggest challenges Craighead County faces is the shortage of qualified mental health professionals. Our program includes a component to address this through community recruitment, university partnership, and financial incentives. Firstly, we want to recruit from within the Craighead County community. Research has shown that professionals who are from the area are more likely to stay and serve in the long term. By identifying high school and college students interested in mental health careers and supporting them through mentorship, scholarship, and early exposure, we can build a sustainable pipeline of homegrown providers who understand the community's needs. Second, we plan to partner with Arkansas State University in Jonesboro. ASU already has programs in psychology, counseling, and social work, a key asset for Craighead County. However, a direct pipeline for training and retaining mental health professionals in the county can be developed to help address the gap in providers and retention rates. We also propose offering financial incentives and loan repayment programs. This could include tuition assistance for students who commit to working in the county after graduation and loan forgiveness for licensed professionals who serve in high need areas like schools, rural clinics, or community health centers. These incentives can help overcome one of the biggest barriers to entering the profession, which is cost. Together, these efforts can grow a committed, locally rooted mental.
The second branch of our program focuses on the epicenter of mental health concerns in Craighead County, Arkansas State University. While there are several mental health services offered at A-State already, many of them are faculty-based, come with a considerable wait time, and have a stigma. Having peer-led programs is shown to be just as effective for mild to moderate mental health issues and may be more comfortable for students who are more likely to open up to their peers. Our proposal is to add a basic faculty-led mental health screening for every incoming student and then give students the resources to join peer-led mental health support groups. These groups will feature student leaders who are trained in mental health and will be in person and online or in text message form. Other peer-led events promoted will be pop-up events where less stigmatized health functions can be participated in. These events will provide students with directions to the faculty and peer-led resources and will involve more relaxed therapies. These events can be formed as a branch between campus leaders and members of the community. The following are examples for Red Wolf Reach, our peer-led mental health support network for A-State students. There are many ideas in place, the first being our text-based support line. This is a peer-led program providing after-hours support for mental health needs. Many students may find more comfort in talking to a peer rather than faculty, and this online format provides a laid-back form of communication for these talks. Another part of the program is mental health pop-up events. These events, formed between the community and the student leaders, provide many opportunities for low-stress mental health interventions. Some examples we recommend are animal-assisted interventions like shelter days and petting zoos, creative art therapies like painting events, live music, dances, laughter therapy like laughter meditation or yoga, and comedy events. All of these have been proven to help lower anxiety and reduce depression over time. The third and final prong of our program is to provide mental health first aid training to students and community members across Craighead County. While this training is expensive, there are several group and student discounts to make this option feasible. This 8-hour training equips people with the skills to recognize the signs of mental health challenges, respond appropriately, and connect individuals to professional support. For example, this training could be given to incoming college students and key student leaders such as resident advisors and student organizational leaders. This provides students the tools to support themselves and their peers. We also want to engage faith leaders, sports coaches, and trusted adults in the community that students and young adults can turn to. When the key community members are trained, they become informed interventionalists who can intervene early and compassionately, prepared to offer support and connect people to help. Additionally, students who completed MHFA training and wish to take it further will have the opportunity to become certified instructors themselves. These student instructors could then deliver youth-focused training at nearby schools, thus creating a sustainable mold. By empowering both students and community members, we're creating a community-wide safety net. This training and preparation helps break down stigma, promotes early action, and strengthens the network of care across the county. The result is a more resilient, connected community where mental health is recognized, supported, and protected at every level. There are several benefits we hope to see with this program. The first being an increase in early intervention for mental health issues. We also wish to see a reduced stigma surrounding mental health and help seeking in general, as well as an improved academic performance and retention from students. We would also like to see a greater sense of community support gained by this program. Similar programs have been put in place at other universities and have seen good results. They have shown to reduce anxiety, depression, and isolation in student populations. Studies have also shown that healthier psychosocial development during college age leads to better mental health in older years, so we hope to see a community with better mental health in the future.
Many members of the community will be involved or directly impacted by our programs. These include high school and college students, ASU faculty and administration, community health providers, hospitals and clinics, and local, state, and federal government, and Craighead County residents. The process to implement our programs will be first to establish an advisory committee. This will be composed of a diverse group of Craighead County community members. To account for stakeholders with different priorities and values, a neutral facilitator, such as a program manager, will be used to guide discussions. It will be most important for all stakeholders to agree that these programs are necessary to improve the mental health of Craighead County. Following the implementation of our programs to address mental health challenges in the county, these programs should be vigorously evaluated. This will include an impact evaluation, an economic evaluation, and a chance to identify opportunities for further mental health improvements in Craighead County. High school and college students are future members of the workforce, and they'll be involved as peer mentors and mentees. They'll be engaged through information sessions, mentorship opportunities, and community outreach. ASU faculty and administration are a part of the training pipeline and serve as educators for our different programs, as well as educators for the future mental health workforce in Craighead County. They'll be engaged through advisory roles and curriculum design. Community health providers will serve as clinical sites, mentors, and educators to high school and college students, as well as Craighead County residents. They'll be engaged through site visits and feedback sessions. Hospitals and clinics will also be involved as they're employers, educators, and partners in our programs. Hospitals and clinics will be engaged through MOUs and favorable incentives to strengthen our community partnerships. Members of the local, state, and federal government will be involved in program oversight, education, and will serve as a funding service for our programs. They'll be engaged through advisory panels and the grant writing process. And finally, Craighead County residents will be most served through our training programs. This will be directly through opportunities like our MFHA training, as well as benefit from an overall strengthened mental health workforce.